Spence Lewis, post-race at Peterborough Speedway, round number 5 of the APC United Late Model Series. I'm here with our winner, London Recreational Racing representative, Shawn Chenoweth, the Mastodon. Second straight win, Shawn. A lot of people were sort of waxing poetic that it wasn't possible for a driver to win 2 races back-to-back on this tour because it's hard enough just to win one, but you came in here tonight, you put on a clinic. How does it feel to walk out as the man for the second tour event in a row?
We had lots of good runs here in the past, and we knew coming in here this was going to be one of our stronger tracks in this series. There's a few that we struggle at, and we definitely capitalized on what we thought we could do today. It was great.
I mean, a lot of guys coming into Peterborough, they're grimacing and they're just hanging on and waiting for it to be over. What is it about this track that makes you want to come here, that makes you enjoy being here with this number 89C?
This track, you got to drive the car every lap. There's no taking a break. There's nothing. You're up on the wheel every lap. Doesn't matter whether it's this thing, a Thunder car, or a Super Late Model. It's a driver's track, and that suits me. If I live closer, I'd race here weekly.
I know that spotter and primary sponsor Mike Schmidt, he likes to sort of try to keep you on a leash as best he can, especially in these long distance races. But it seemed as though through the first half of this race, you were using up probably more equipment than he would have liked you to. Was that your game plan all along, just to sort of let the big dog eat and let this car run?
Well, I got 2 spotters. I got Mike in one ear. He's like the voice of God coming in, and then I got my dad in the other ear, and he's a lot like me, a little rough and tumble around the edges, so you got to play the both and listen. But yeah, no, like I said to you earlier, I don't think when you go out and race, you get in a rhythm. I honestly think that's easier on the car than trying to pedal it and save shit. I think the rhythm we were in tonight, it wasn't using it up. I wasn't really working the car that hard, but it just seemed like that rhythm was working to get around here really good.
Was there at all a moment where you felt threatened, where you felt like the guy behind you might have a better piece than you?
I thought we had the best car if we could run anything more than a, say, 5-lap run. On restarts, this thing takes, I'd say, 10-15 laps to get back to its ultimate. But Dale Shaw at the end put a really good show. I think we both put a good show on for the lead. And like I say, when we would first take the restart, he was hounding my left rear for about 2 or 3 laps. And then when we get a longer run, I would start to gap him again. So only him, but I've raced with him for a long time, and he's one of probably the cleaner drivers you can rely on not getting taken out with.
It seems as though, especially on this tour, I mean, I don't get to see you guys race at Flamborough very often, but on the tour, you guys have really brought out the best in one another. Anytime we get these 2 cars, this 89C and the 83, beside each other, I mean, we're in for a show, and we know that at this point.
It's I don't know, it's a good rivalry. Like, we like to go out and run hard and run good, and I think it speaks lots for Peterborough Speedway. Guys don't really like that place, don't respect it, whatever you want to call it, but if you can get around Peterborough Speedway, I think me and Dale and some of the other Peterborough cars playing around this tour, once you get a handle on that place, you're in pretty good shape when you get going other places.
Does the win here tonight, now with only 3 races to go in the schedule, does this make the points picture a lot clearer for you?
Well, that's another funny answer. I got, once again, Mike London Rec supports the hell out of us for everything we do. And me and him are focused on a championship. That's what we're trying for. But the car owner for this car left my shop this morning, and he said it's wreckers or checkers. So he's all about race wins, but we want to finish this deal out. It's a new series, and I'd love to have my name on the trophy first.
Final question: we're going to Sauble Speedway next in 2 weeks, I believe, for the August long weekend to beat the heat. It's an established race. It's a crown jewel in Ontario, and I know that you've won it before. You've been the top dog up there before. What's the scouting report on Sauble? And I mean, is it in the cards to take this car to the front and master 3 straight wins on the tour?
I think last time we were up there, we got spun out 3 times during the race and came back to win on the outside. So I don't think it's out of question to get up there. But I mean, after saying that, this series is packed. I mean, you got Jason Parker had a shit night tonight, but he's going to come out there, and you know he's going to be fast. A couple of the other Sauble favorites are going to be up there. And Dale Shaw, he won the Beat the Heat last year. I mean, there's a lot of guys that can go up there and win races. So I think we're going to have a good piece. We're going to definitely be in the talk, but it's just see how it plays out when we get there.
Takes an army, it takes a village to get this car to the racetrack and to keep it looking good and to keep it at the front of the field. Thank the folks that make this happen for you week after week.
I got to thank London Rec. Obviously, they support everything I race. Castrol Edge. Bennett GM helped us out with the motor this week. This motor in the last race was a little hurting. Midas from Orangeville owns the car, doesn't care, just drops it off and says, go racing, let me know how we make out. We got so many supporters, I can't see the whole car and I'm mind boggled. We got Finish Line Concrete on this thing, Ideal Brakes, Wilson Ponds, Oh, Vincent, Team Vincent with our four-wheeler supplier, and if you need an ATV or four-wheeler or boat or Sea-Doo or snowmobile, get out there. We got, like I say, we got so many. I'm sorry if I leave anybody out. We got Interkit Plumbing and Heating. I can't see the whole car. Automotive, Truck, and Tire. I got 3 cars and like 27 sponsors, so it's tough.
It's a good problem to have. That's a good problem to have.
Problem to have, and anyone I missed, I appreciate all the help of you, and obviously all the series sponsors help put this deal on. So good deal.
Congratulations again.
Thanks a lot, Spencer.
2 straight wins for the Mastodon. Shawn Chenoweth here with the APC United Late Model Series.